Welcome to your magical moon message. This is the Peace Dealer. Sun in Aquarius, 0 degrees, moon in Cap. Okay? 0 degrees Aquarius is also 30 degrees Capricorn if you go by Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. So this is the max completion of the God level power or collective power transit that we do every year. But this is, of course, relative to Pluto, 28 degrees. By the time we come here next year, Pluto would have retrograded back out of Aquarius. Oh, yes. Okay. So, first of all, congratulations. What you'll find with this 12th house aspect coming out the balsamic into the new moon is that you effectively have transcended and mastered abilities you've learned since 3 to 4 weeks ago. The last time I remember this happening for me was Virgo season and Sagittarius season. For me, for Virgo season, it was, what's the word? Cunnilingus. And I was learning a new technique as far as how to use my hands. And I remember the new moon. I know I'm taking it there. I remember the new moon. I had just learned the skill, and then by the full moon, boom, orgasm. Like I mastered it. And I realized this happened again, Capricorn. This isn't sex related at all. But the reason why I use that example for Virgo is for Virgo, I was mastering a physical technique. I probably shouldn't do that. I was mastering a technique. And now for Capricorn, we mastered the technique around the power. Okay? And from my experience of that, which I can say my experience because this mirrors you. This should be what you also experienced too. Whereas you took the principles and the fundamental skills to set the attitude and approach you take towards a utilization of your power or focus. Now coming into Moon and Sag and Cap, you fully transcended it. It's like you fully mastered the ability, and now you've been able to take it beyond what you can do. Of course, this is all still at an initial level because now Aquarius is going to strengthen and charge this. This is akin to you unboxing and unpacking hardware that represents the body of your body, your body hardware being this new piece of technology that's awakened that can now teleport to other star systems and inhabitable Earths, phase your body, generate chakra, strengthen your clear senses. And now Aquarius season is getting ready to charge this hardware. There's complex wiring and neural pathways within your brain that you're getting ready to take the cosmic energy, which is a culmination of the natural Taurus, solar Leo, and pure Scorpio energy that's now cosmically being completed totally with Saturn through knowledge to now charge the hardware. And once the hardware is charged, you can experience the program of it in Pisces. So congratulations. We're going to follow up this transit with the new moon in Aquarius at the beginning of the sign that's going to start this cycle off with new knowledge of what you've effectively harvested and activated. So this is the final part of this. The moon in Capricorn that's going over Mercury retrograde, that's going over Pluto, and then going over the sun is the final secret and revelation of tying together everything that you have uncovered as you have stepped into this greater sense of evolution in effect to now transcend the utilization of what knowledge you're now aware of. You can move forward bringing all this together. So it's like you took off the training wheels last week, and now that you've seen how effectively you could ride this bicycle and what feats you can perform without the training wheels, now you're being aligned to what you can do with this bicycle, having this level of mastery and power you have. Last week, you recognized that you can do kick flips with your bicycle and pro level moves. And now Aquarius season, based off of the rewards and the success you have done, Cardinal Capricorn, doing pro level moves with your bicycle, Aquarius season of community aligns you with professionals. You're not going to be with amateurs because you have now shown them that, oh, I do pro level stuff like you. And now this Aquarius season is now you finding where you belong based off of the level of character. And this isn't subjective. This is based off what you have done. It's not really so much based off people's opinions of what you've done. These are just results based. So that's really beautiful. And this is going to give you the final understanding here of how you're using your superpowers, because you're going to take that final understanding and you're going to move forward into begin this knowledgeable Aquarius cycle that's going to bring you the total knowledge of everything that's been downloading into your consciousness since late 2020 when Saturn entered Aquarius with the god of fucking war, Mars, baby. And in fact, this 0 degree sunspot is going to revisit that double 0 degree conjunction. So just expect all sorts of malarkey in the dark to happen before it comes out into the light of the new moon and you find out what was happening like now. Other than that, the moon will be trining Uranus. And its trine to Uranus is going to ground innovative understanding of how to produce the understanding of this power through your 5 senses. If you have Virgo energy, it's going to be dope because you'll know how to actually maneuver this. But regardless of if you do or not, the square to Jupiter 4 degrees in Chiron will immediately hump over this grand understanding of how much you've evolved. Take yourself back to 3 weeks ago when the moon was just crossing over Jupiter here, and you had to account for the fact that the old clothes don't fit you anymore. Now that we've come around this way and you know what clothes fit you, now you know what new clothes to buy that fit you, that now connect more to your style and push you in a position to incredibly understand the direction you're ready to move forward to. So expect grand realizations. We are resetting the actual degree with which we kick off these cycles with. So the moon's going to sextile Neptune, it's going to conjunct Pluto, it's going to semi-sextile Saturn, and this in context with your social environment is going to crystallize the importance of your individuality so that you're more aware of what piece you fit in this cog, because every single piece is important. Otherwise, the totality of the system will not work properly and efficiently. And that also applies to you and the components within you that you're going to be coming into. And so I like to really think of balsamic phases as, of course, the final piece of the puzzle, but it's also a test of faith, because in the darkness of this transit, you must be willing to move forward even if you don't see any evidence or proof of what you're moving forward to. You're in between worlds. We have cleared the field before the new moon comes and we plant new seeds. Do not worry about people's ulterior motives. Moon in Capricorn brings false ultimatums, like Moon in Cancer brings gaslighting, and Moon in Libra brings character assassination. People who are insecure and really misabuse the level of their power and don't understand the nature of their place can use false ultimatums to give you an illusion of believing that you have to decide between this or that. You don't have to make a decision you don't want to and allow people to play their game but just see through their bluff. Anyone forcing you to choose to decide between this or that, you don't have to choose. Tell them to eat a dick and tell them that if you can take away whatever you're leveraging, this is going to confront fear in your face, in the face of people who feel they can use manipulative, coercive, behind the scenes rug pulls or manipulative tactics to scare you, but you done leveled up. So you're going to look back in the face of that fear and say, do something, God. Bitch, I got God. What you trying to do? That's all you got to say. Bitch, I got God. Or I got God. Or eat a dick. Okay, it is what it is. And I want to be very careful about how I speak on spiritual notions of God and then also curse vulgarly, because there's this weird notion that you can't curse or you can't necessarily be bad. That's all subjective. That's a social group of people who decided, relative to the nuance of the collective nature with which they talk, sensibilities. God transcends all of that. That's why I challenge those notions. Anyway, I'm Moon Uranus. I like to be weird. So just really keep that in mind, because there's a lot of old themes since the 1700s, 1800s, 1900s of socialization, of what it means to be an individual, that are going down the trash. And you're going to see this disdain in people who attach to these old themes. You'll know, because they're the idiots who keep on asking, how come things aren't like they used to be? How come things used to be like this? Even though we're headed into a whole new age, you don't know how stupid you look. Like, how about you get with the times, bitch? And I'm not necessarily talking about older people. You're hearing this coming from middle-aged younger people. Like, you weren't even alive back then. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, it is what it is. For those of you who are embracing the times we're headed into, which are times of evolution and awakening, not in terms of technology, but in terms of your willingness to align with the inner world within you so that you can express as a creator, okay, this projection is upgrading the advanced quality with the sun in Aquarius of your awareness here. Let me tell you why Aquarius season is going to start off with a fucking bang. Aquarius season starts off with the new moon, and then the sun is immediately going to sextile Jupiter and Aries. So you're going to come into great knowledge of who you're connecting with, who facilitates this evolution of your character. It's going to be pretty epic. It's also going to be pretty dramatic. But other than that, just be very mindful in light of this transit. The final secret you are coming into, okay? What was I gonna call this? This, regardless, is the final understanding of utilization of your superpowers. And because everyone is unique and you're only you, there's a way, let's say that basically the knowledge of energy harnessing at the next level is coming into play. Everyone has the ability to harness life force chakra. Everyone has the ability to produce supernatural effects or enhanced effects, if supernatural is too zany for you, with the focus of your mental force. The way that people do that is unique to them. So no one person does it the same way. And this is the secret that you're being revealed. It's not just one secret. It's different layers of a secret, akin to uncovering a puzzle. And this is one of those final puzzle pieces, if not the final puzzle piece. Although you will hear me say that analogy over and over. This is the final, every balsamic phase and stuff like that. But yeah, congratulations. I want to say this was really the hard part. From Aries to Capricorn season. Aquarius and Pisces season is going to be the calm before the storm, because this is the reward period where we're literally for 60 days coming into rewards. And then Aries season, God of War, this is going to be, the beginning of the end of the world. So you're taking everything that you've built for yourself based on the actions you've taken in the domino series of complex decisions that have gotten you to this point. Hopefully it works out for you. We'll see. And until next time, Godspeed.